Why, you may ask? I mean, look at it. Look how beautiful this is. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Alyssa, aka Always Alyssa J, and today we're going to be talking about my most worn handbags. As you can see, there's an assortment of different handbags that I have in my collection, and while I do try to reach for as many as possible, get my cost per wear, y'all already know, there's about 5 that I carry consistently. So let's talk about them. First up is going to be my Gucci Soho Disco bag. This is what it looks like, y'all. It is a crossbody camera bag. They don't sell this style anymore. They still do have crossbody bags at Gucci, but it's not this pebbled grain leather. It's a completely different look, but same idea, square camera bag shape, long straps. I love this bag so much when I'm running out the door, gotta run errands. This is something that you can easily throw over your shoulder and go. And there's so much space in here, you guys. And I know they don't make this bag. I'm actually not gonna show you the inside because I got so much junk in here. But look at all this space that you have in this bag. You can get all of your essentials and a little bit more into a bag like this. And again, it's so easy. I love the color that I picked. This was the perfect color because it goes with pretty much anything that you put on. I also really like this bag because it didn't cost me a bunch of money. When this bag first hit the scene, or when I started collecting handbags around 2020-ish during the pandemic, this bag retailed for $1,200. Even though pricing was still a little high on handbags about 4 or 5 years ago, it was still so much better than what it is today. But this retailed for about $1,200. I got this from Rue La La for $800. I think they were having a bunch of sales because of the pandemic. I think they were just trying to drive revenue. People knew they weren't going anywhere, so they weren't really buying any bags. For me, and as much as I wear this bag, that was a steal. I also really love this bag because 4 years later, as much as I've worn it, it's held up so well. Obviously, you can tell it's very much loved, but it's still in impeccable shape. No strings, no scratches, dings, nothing like that. This bag still looks amazing, and it's big girl friendly. Y'all already know I'm a big body Benz. I'm a 3X, size 24, and this fits me. Just a really solid bag to have in your collection. The next bag that I find myself picking up the most is my LV Speedy 35. Now, as you can see, this is a bit of a special Speedy. There is an app that I use to shop for my pre-loved bags called Shop Shops. And essentially what it is a mobile shopping destination. You have an assortment of shoppers who are live streaming across the world. Miami, New York, UK, Paris, Tokyo. So they're live streaming and selling these items, and you as the viewer are looking on your cell phone, and you can add comments. You can say, can I see item number 46? And they'll show you item number 46, all the details, all the dings, all the this, all the that. You can add that item to your cart and then you can check out. So there was a show that was happening in Miami. It was actually an auction. And on the auction was this beautiful Louis Vuitton Speedy bag. Obviously the bag is very much pre-loved, but this amazing artist, her name is Amber Vittoria, drew these beautiful rainbow designs on the bag, and I knew I just had to have it. So it went to auction and I ended up buying it at $800, which I thought was a really good price for something like this. This was my first Speedy. It's really unique. I know no one else is going to have a Speedy that looks like mine, and I think it's just so gorgeous. Get into it up close, you guys. How gorgeous is this? Now it's funny because my friend calls this a piece of luggage because of how big this is, because y'all, this is very much big, but I'm a big body band. I love carrying big bags. I'm a big bag girly. So something like this always makes my heart sing. You see, you have the black leather straps, which I also think were painted. It was in really beautiful condition. Again, you knew it was loved on, but not like looking crazy. Because some pre-loved bags be looking real spooky. Obviously, it has so much space. I keep bubble wrap in here to keep the shape, because as soon as I take the bubble wrap out, I'll take it out for you guys. You can see this thing deflates immediately. So in the spirit of helping this keep its shape, I do keep it stuffed, and you'll find that to be a reoccurring theme amongst almost all the bags that I have. I do find that I carry this mostly when I'm running errands. If I feel like I want a little bit more than just my crossbody bag, want to feel a little stylish, just a little bit, I'll pick this bag up. I always get compliments on this bag when I go out. This is my one of one. Why would I not want to show it off? But I love this so much. Next bag that I always find myself picking up is the Brandon Blackwood Sil Rhinestone bag. Whenever I'm stepping out for the evening, I always find myself grabbing this bag, especially if I have a black look with some leather, going to the city. It's usually gonna be this bag. Why, you may ask? I mean, look at it. Look how beautiful this is. Especially if you're not trying to do too much with your outfit and you just want one kind of showstopper piece. Hello. I low-key think this is better than the Prada bag with all the rhinestones. I've seen that one up close, but this and how soft this is and the way it just hangs, oh, it's so pretty. And it's more cost effective than the Prada one as well. I only paid $350 from this. I got this from Saks. It actually holds a decent amount of items as well. Another bag that I keep stuffed. It did come with a dust bag. You can hold a decent amount. I know it's like pitch black in here, so it's hard to see. You can hold a decent amount in this bag. I usually have no issue holding all of my essentials, phone, wallet, keys, even my light, my Amazon light that I like to keep on me. Fairly spacious bag, but still small and compact enough. And it's just so pretty to look at. When you walk in with this bag, people are gonna be looking at this bag. You will be getting compliments on this bag. And even when I say to myself, Alyssa, you have other bags that you can take with you. This doesn't have to be the go-to evening bag, still ends up being the go-to. It's hard to pass up. My next bag is going to be a work bag because, duh, a bag that I'm literally carrying every single week. This is my Marc Jacobs tote bag. Now, I feel like many of you know, I had a Marc Jacobs tote bag that was black and white. My husband had gotten it for me for our anniversary, and I loved that bag, y'all. I'll put a video of the bag here so you can see. Love the bag so much, was always getting compliments on the bag. It was literally the same exact size. The bag retailed for $350. It was sold out at one point because it was so sought after. It was the perfect work bag. Unfortunately, I had gone out with a friend, taken home some kimchi, and the kimchi leaked all up in the bag. Red coloring was at the bottom of the bag. It was a mess. And granted, could I have tried to clean it out? Sure, but I made the decision to throw it out. This bag was the first Marc Jacobs tote bag that I picked up. When I did get the black and white one, I kind of put this to the side because obviously black and white looks a little bit more professional, goes with a lot more of my work outfits. So I did pick this back up when I had to get rid of my black and white one. It has all of the same components, all of the same things. So I'll just talk you through why this for me is the perfect work bag and why I'll probably be getting another black and white one if I can find it. First of all, for me, it's the spaciousness of it. You could take a quick look inside here. This is my laptop case, but I usually put my laptop in here. You can see here, here's the laptop case and how thin that is. And look how much more spacing is still in here, in the front and in the back. And then, let me see if I can show you guys. These pockets are so clutch. These pockets here, these two, can you guys see? Those pockets are so clutch. You can see here, that's my ID. This is my AirPods case. I think I have my hand sanitizer somewhere in here, some lip gloss, some pads. Storage, the way this was built in general was so perfect, completely ideal for work. And if you are concerned, like Alyssa, it's open, there is a place here for you to zip and close. It ends up looking like that, like so. I never close it, honestly and truly, because I just love the ability to get in and out as I need to. And it's tucked under my arm anyway, so it's not like anyone can really get in here. The other reason I really love this bag outside of the spaciousness, the compartments that it has available, very fashion forward, but the straps are so comfortable on my shoulder. You guys know, you guys have probably used totes before, where every day the straps were digging into your shoulder and it was the most uncomfortable thing, and you'd come home and this shoulder, or whatever shoulder you put your bag on, is just sore because the straps are either too skinny, they don't provide enough support, enough comfort. These straps are fairly thick, as you can see here, and it has this strip of leather here on the top, and it just sits so comfortably on my shoulder. The way everything just balances out with this bag and my body as I'm walking from the bus to the subway to my job, it feels so comfortable. The only drawback on this bag is it is quite big, so when you're on the subway, you're hitting people. When you're trying to get on the bus, you know those aisles are thin, you're whacking people, you gotta be very careful. Even going to an event after work, it's hard to maneuver in those spaces with a bag like this. So that's the only drawback I would say, but other than that, this is the perfect work bag. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I'll be buying more of these. Point blank period. Last but not least, I have a Chanel bag that I carry fairly often. Not often because I don't want this to get worn out, but in comparison to some of the other bags I grab here, this one I pick up a lot. So this is my Chanel Charm on the Chain Singapore exclusive medium double flat bag with gold hardware. I picked this up from one of my favorite consigners here in New Jersey. They had it in stock. They were selling it for around $3,800, which I thought was a really good price for something like this. I don't have a ton of red in my wardrobe in general, but I knew that this particular color could still go with a lot of the outfits that I had. It's probably one of my favorite bags in my collection. I just love the color. I think the charms, look at the charms, guys, are so darling. I did later realize that one was missing, which is a bummer, but you could still see all of these here. Let's go on the inside here. Here's that other flap. Oh, it's so pretty. And it was in such good condition when I got it, y'all. You can see here, it says Chanel Singapore exclusive. Just look how beautiful that is, guys. Oh, I love this bag so much. The previous owner took beautiful, beautiful care of this bag. I mean, just excellent care. And I just love wearing this bag out, y'all. When I'm not wearing the Sil rhinestone bag, sometimes when I'm going to influencer events, I'll definitely pull up in this bag. The way I typically wear this, even though it kind of defeats the purpose, I hold it in my hand like this. I don't love wearing these on my shoulder. I just kind of like the feeling of the straps in my hands like this. It also has the pocket here on the back. This is just, oh, I love this bag so much. Can't you tell? Yeah, the Sil rhinestone bag, I feel like is for more when I'm trying to step out, pop out. But when I'm going to maybe a networking session, something that reads a little bit more professional, then I go for this bag. But y'all, that is the end of my video. Let me know what your favorite bag was in the comments, and let me know which one you'd probably be wearing the most and why. But if you love hearing about handbags, hearing about luxury, fragrance, plus size fashion, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.